What the hell's going on around?
That is a...
Why should we care?
If...
I'm not looking at...
What can we do it?
My partner.
That's...
I don't...
I can't officially...
Let's roll. I'm going...
Hell?
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next.
And the referee's going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become this...
Dragon Slayer!
Oh, my goodness.
Trying to break the hold, but is able to do it. Critical escape there. Ouch. What a reversal.
Jarring European uppercut.
Mark Coffey is reeling to his feet.
Dragon Slayer!
Oh, my goodness.
Good night.
Coffey's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
Hey, you. My name's Psycho Sally, and
I don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
I thought you didn't want to hear one word from any of us traitors.
Well, it is kind of boring out here in the parking lot. So might as well say your piece.
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering is really good tonight. There's even cake!
If Bailey and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right before I run your little gauntlet...
Wow, you seem really mad. Are you more of a pie person?
Look, I don't know you, Psycho Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a soldier on the wrong side of a civil war where you're the bad guys.
We're the bad guys? You and your partner broke into our arena, kidnapped our producer, then proved what heroes you were by returning the Unity Championships to the company that fought creating them for years.
After Mutiny declared war on WWE and attacked our whole damn roster.
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on your roster. Makes you wonder what they see and you don't.
The only thing I see is that I'm fixing to take that pretend belt your side just made up and turn it into scrap.
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real. You sure you don't want some cake?
Yeah, I'm sure.
The following contest is a gauntlet turmoil match and is a qualifying match for the NXT Mutiny Championship. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
It's the man who's here to show the WWE Universe that Mutiny was a mistake.
And from London, England, weighing in at 235 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Connor Crystal.
I don't think this guy's afraid of anything walking, Corey.
You're right, Saxton. The thing is, courage is only a virtue until you lose. And tonight, a loss is likely in this difficult gauntlet match.
A shot at taking the Mutiny Championship back home to WWE is on the line. The Scottish Supernova has landed.
Noam Dar is an unmatched technical wizard.
And representing Meta-4 from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, Supernova 11, Noam Dar!
Every time we see Noam Dar compete, it's a technical clinic.
Yeah, Dar has one of the deepest bags of locks and holds in the game.
And Dar can do insane damage when he's focused, which isn't all the time.
I will say this, don't judge Noam Dar by his size.
Dar has a cruiserweight build, but is more than capable of dealing with heavyweight opponents.
This superstar didn't just walk into the Lion's Den. He did it carrying a bunch of stakes.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against 3 of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey. Fujiwara armbar applied.
That arm's going to be sore for a while. Could affect all their offense.
Suplex.
Look at this. He's feeling it and looking for some support from the crowd.
Drop kick.
Vicious right forearm.
Overhand right lands. Trading back and forth blows now.
Oh!
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Oof. Oof. As was set up in the corner of the ring.
Exploder suplex. He's got him down for the pin here. And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
It is going to take a lot more to keep him down.
Oh, toss to ringside. Dar wants to fly.
From the top. This superstar didn't just walk into the Lion's Den. He did it carrying a bunch of stakes.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against 3 of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey. Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Looks like they want to take things outside. No telling what they have in store now.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
Oh, what a forearm.
He counters with a great reversal.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex. And there's a kick out at 1.
Yeah, seemed to be just testing the waters a bit there.
Just stretching out the arm.
An injured shoulder puts you below square one. This is a smart strategy here. Measured elbow drop, driven down.
Just a continuous rush on Noam Dar here.
Dar on the wrong side of every exchange lately. From the top, misses big time.
There was some power behind that punch.
These two trading one blow after another.
Ooh! Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Neither competitor is backing down. Ooh! The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Ooh! What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Ooh! WWE Universe appreciating
fist after fist, neither one relenting here. And that'll end this exchange right there.
What a wrist clutch suplex.
Blow after blow, he's on continuous assault.
He's really hit another gear, and he just can't stop. Look at the arm for a Fujiwara armbar.
Fujiwara armbar applied. Pulverizing the arm is a great way to create an advantage. Basically forcing your opponent to fight one-handed. Oh no, now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. This is locked in deep.
Look at the agony. We could be nearing the end.
So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out.
Just remember that attacks to the head like that can build up quickly.
Reversal from Noam Dar.
And Dar puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
Now's a chance for Dar to get back into this match.
Wow.
Sure, this is it.
Oh, man, he's out. Noam Dar is eliminated from this gauntlet match.
They are out of here, but we still have 2 more participants hoping to run the gauntlet.
So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to make some noise.
It's always great to be back in NXT.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, Michael.
NXT has been such a pivotal point for many superstars in WWE.
Measured elbow drop driven down.
Check this out, just deadlifted up into a powerbomb.
Bang! Knee right to the face.
And that can vanquish Axiom.
Yes, Axiom has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
The fun's not over yet. Here's our final entry. Now we've got Wes Lee jumping into this gauntlet.
Keeping your wits about you is one of the most important things you can do when you're trying to run the gauntlet.
Uh-oh. Half and half suplex. Lights out. Oh, for the arm bar and a punishing stretch.
And the momentum's clearly against Wes now.
And Wes has to quickly pull something out of his sleeve here.
Roundhouse kick.
That was nasty. He's looking to make a moment here.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Beautiful suplex.
From the apron. What?
Setting them up for a fisherman buster. And it's really hard to watch him just be pummeled like this.
He's definitely running into a roadblock here.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. Oh, that's a thing of beauty. What a takedown for the win. And he easily kicks out of the count.
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought.
Ooh. Oh, man, look at this. It's like he's got 8 arms and feet. Striking combination.
Lethal. Powerbomb. Oh, knee to the face. Wes went down in a heap. And they're eliminated. And there's your winner. If NXT Mutiny holds up their end of the bargain, this man will be competing for their new championship.
I think we're going to see a trap spring anytime now because there's no way Kevin Owens and Bayley would let that happen.
I'd question your strategy with all this mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making it up as you go along.
You ever known me to do anything different?
I know that got us into all kinds of trouble when we were going out. You will recall the incident where you thought it would be such a blast to go to that biker bar out in the desert.
Yeah, that didn't go great.
We had to fight our way out of that place. You're heading into the same kind of situation right now, and you're not gonna have me to pull you out of the fire this time.
That was a long time ago. I've refined my improvisational technique.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple solution then.
Yeah, you just have to keep winning. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Mutiny could have jumped you, but they didn't. Not to mention this whole mystery chamber twist. Something's up.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table, Mutiny doesn't have much left after that.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. Good luck down there.
We have no idea who is in those Mutiny mystery pods, guys.
What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner.
This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever Mutiny champion.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg.
Just pinning the arm down and then driving a knee into the arm.
Oh, man.
That shot on Wolfgang did not miss.
He knew he'd get hurt in a match.
And he goes for the pin. Gets the shoulder up. Wow, what's it going to take?
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
He connects with a counter.
He almost got caught by that one.
And right now, Andre Chase is next to set foot in the Elimination Chamber matchup.
And Wolfgang can't mount any offense.
Wolfgang needs to reformulate a strategy.
Getting him in place, but for what?
Oh, and he had the wherewithal to counter Andre. That's a unique suplex.
Wrist clutch suplex, perfect.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Oh, put down, face first. Arm wringer.
Ooh, eats a big right.
Caught with the elbow. Booting boot. We were all counting down the seconds until Hudson entered the chamber. A timely counter by Wolfgang. Drop suplex. Cover. Barely kicks out. He can put his opponent right here.
This one's far from over, though. The Elimination Chamber rages on. Got him in the corner now.
The adrenaline.
Electric chair. What are they going to do here?
Hudson won't come back after that.
Cover. Two. He stays alive. He stays alive.
I don't know how he did it, but he's hanging in there.
Just how much pain is he willing to endure in this match?
A nice grab. Backslide.
Pinning combination.
He kicks out before the count starts.
What is it going to take to put him away?
Just ejected from the ring.
Big forearm.
Flipped it and reversed it with the inverted DDT.
A reversal. Well scouted.
superstars left.
A spinning side slam.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Way up high.
That could be closer for eyes. Dude could seal things up.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Cover. No, my, that was close.
Not about to go quietly into the night.
That took some serious endurance, I'll give you that.
It is unreal that this match is still going on after a maneuver that would end most matches.
We are looking at 3 superstars.
Look at this agility and athleticism.
Handspring head scissors. Oh, man. Dropkick hits the mark.
Straight punch. Sent right into the corner. Hudson creates an opportunity.
Nice neck breaker.
Cover. Is it enough? Kicks out. He still has life.
How in the world did he kick out?
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
Continuing to work on the arm with a carefully measured knee drop.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Climbing up the chamber wall. He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
Maybe now is the time to try and get some distance. Use the fact that you can't go anywhere.
The momentum shifted in Brooks' favor.
This is Brooks looking at his best.
We'll be looking for the neutralizer.
Bang! He thinks he has it!
And here we are. Only one.
Look out!
Impact!
Shows great.
Got him. DDT! That last shot did major damage. Blood's running down his face.
Drives a foot into the stomach.
Uh-oh. Into the back of the neck. What a lariat.
Trap the arm. Neck breaker!
So smooth.
Oh!
Axe handle.
Ah, look at this. Jarring impact. Cloverleaf applied. This has got to hurt.
Look at the angle. It's nasty. Bam!
Catches the kick.
These two showing how well they know each other. Has it hooked in.
Goodness, inverted suplex.
Jensen falling victim to an arm rush now.
This is a good job of keeping high risk.
Elbow drop
From the top. This has to be it.
2 count. He survived the gauntlet. He survived this mutiny mystery chamber, and now he's not only one half of the Unity champions, but the very first NXT Mutiny champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
I don't like to compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice-looking championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship.
I think you're right, Cole.
He's destroying the brand new NXT Mutiny title.
Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'll love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE, and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny.
We can only hope.
Wow, what a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods opened that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then baked you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT Mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? Now that's real unity, unlike the current champions who apparently used to date. I don't know what went wrong, but clearly you weren't meant for each other.
And they weren't meant for those titles either.
We are.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
And here they are, the Unity Champions, joined by their mentor, CM Punk.
I don't think calling CM Punk a mentor goes far enough. He's really been a guide, a guru, and a friend to these two.
Well, you're not wrong, Saxton. I was skeptical of how valuable the influence of a guy like Punk could be, but you can't argue with the results.
These two have put Mutiny on pause, and Becky and Seth are on high alert. And here are the challengers, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins.
A mixed-gender tag title and a husband and wife tag team? It's easy to feel like these Unity titles were made for Seth and Becky.
Unfortunately, they forgot to put them on their wedding registry, so they're going to have to earn them in the ring, just like everyone else.
The Mr. and Mrs. look to make these belts his and hers right here.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. And their opponents,
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created for the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
Wrestling down. It's cinched in. This could be a... Looking to free the arm and does just that.
Getting set up in the corner now.
Hooked up in the corner.
Exploder suplex. Rollins goes behind for the schoolboy.
Lift it up. What's next? Down. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created for the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it.
Shoulders down, pinning predicament. He gets the shoulder up before 3.
Almost could have been a flash finish there.
This is just brute power.
German! Just pure dominance.
And into the corner he goes.
That's a tag.
Oh, strong impact. Boom. Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch.
Rolling Next snap.
The challenger really taking it on the chin here. Versatility from Rollins.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Suplex.
We can sense the whole WWE Universe behind him right now.
He might just be stalling for time here.
And the screwball into the pin. Looking to seal the deal, guys.
The champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. He gets an emphatic kick out.
I suppose you have to take the shot, but it's still too early to wrap up this one just yet.
No!
Ah, crash and burn.
I think there's going to be some second guessing about trying that move again.
Fisherman's Buster. Tossed back into the ring. Tag's made.
Oh, yeah. Not waiting any longer to get in this.
Knee right on target.
Kick to the back. Able to make a timely escape. Ooh. Ow! Jeez!
A barrage of lethal strikes. Right off the apron.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Half and half suplex. Lights out.
Set hard into the corner.
Up for an electric chair. Turning it into a...
That is how a true champion defends their title.
There's two. Retains. No! Challenger kicks out.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
He gets around the attack.
Oh, God. What a counter. That's a unique suplex.
Wrist clutch suplex. Perfect.
Two.
Got it. And they stay atop the tag division.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Connor and Hunter.
They've done it. A well-deserved victory against tough competition.
And it's more than a win. This match is a reminder of what everyone is fighting for. Not just championships, but a break from the mutiny chaos and a glimpse of what WWE was, and hopefully will be again soon.
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, Punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah. This reminds me of our first date. We texted a bunch, and it was going well. But when we actually met up, it was awkward, the restaurant lost our reservation, then we ended up eating at a taco truck and got stuck in the pouring rain. And then, when I came back from getting more napkins, you were gone.
Where are you going with this?
My point is, we didn't give up when we had our first setback. You gave us another chance, and we had a lot more dates that went a whole lot better. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
I had forgotten most of that. You're right. We can't let this stop our momentum.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.